Hello and welcome to the Hardcore Gamers Club. My name is Daniel, and this video I'm making just to keep up the progress on this. I apologize for taking so long to get the video. I'm going to absolutely try, no matter what, to get you at least 10 minutes worth of video on the backyard foundry setup. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about planning. Planning is very important for a backyard setup. You want to make sure you're at least 2 feet away from a wall, especially if it's your house. I actually considered putting this on a back patio underneath the awning, but then figured out that, hey, that's 1,000 degrees plus temperature coming up into the air that would hit the top of the awning, and that would funnel it back toward the eave of the house, in which case probably burn your house down. Not to mention the heat from the furnace would get away. You'd have to set up a heat shield. I could have put it over here a little bit closer to the fence, but would need to put in something like this, keep it at least a good 6 inches away from the fence to dissipate the heat that may radiate from this. Okay, so you definitely do not want this being close to any structures. It's not going to be here. It's going to actually be a little bit further out over there, and I'll protect this section of the shed here so that we don't burn it down. So you got to do a little bit of planning. Decide where you're going to put it. We're going to have it further out into the lawn, and I'm going to build its own little shelter that'll go over it, that'll protect it from the elements in times that it's not being used. And you'll get to see that too. And we're actually going to use the foundry to build that little covering for it. So originally I was thinking I was going to use this particular can for the foundry, and I was going to use not this one, but one similar container for the crucible. Okay, so this would go down in here, okay, and the top of this would be cut off, so it would be actually be about that far in. But because we got a plan, I was looking at the bottom of this, and there's not enough height. That means I'm going to have to build up the bottom of that. That would raise the top of this up higher, so I may very well wind up cutting that barrel over there for the proper height. Okay, we'll get into that when we actually get this cut and determine how high that's going to need to be. Alright? Because we're going to be cutting a hole in the bottom side of this in order for the pipe and oils to go in order to burn. So this could be used. I could just cut the bottom out and put this up higher, but we'll probably just save this for dross. Okay, now if the place that you've chosen to build your foundry is on a cement foundation like this little circle here, first layer, and then fill that completely in with dirt, equal with the first layer, and then put your can directly on that dirt. Okay, that will protect you from damaging the cement below. If you're doing it on a dirt pad, you don't have to worry about filling in the first layer of your circle. Now these bricks here will actually come up and protect you from the heat from the outside, and then in between this brick and the container, we'll be filling that in with dirt. Okay, it doesn't have to be sand or anything like that, but it will be to insulate the heat coming off of the metal container radiating outward, which would affect you, and will also help protect this brick if it's not a fire brick. Okay, this stuff is not fire brick, so that dirt layer will help insulate this brick from actually crumbling. And quite frankly, who cares about dirt, right? Unless you're a farmer and you want to grow something in it. But yeah, this will get filled in, this will be in place, and the pipe will come in through a hole in the bottom where the oil and air will be mixed in order to burn. Okay, so we got that out of the way. This video is going to probably be a little on the short side, but I just wanted to give you an update on that. I'm going to try and get this stuff set up. I'll probably figure out sometime next week to make a good hour-long worth of work on this project, break it up into segments, and then upload that at least minimum once a week and keep you updated if I need it. So stay safe, happy gaming everybody. Bye. What? Okay. No.